Microsoft had brought back the Start button found in Windows releases prior to and including Windows 7. It's a bit easier to access the contextual menu now, and they've added new options to shut your PC down right from there. You could and still can press Windows and X, and you still get this menu from anywhere. When you press on the button itself, it brings you to the new Start screen. The new Start screen has 4 different tile sizes, demonstrated here by the gigantic weather and store tiles. Luckily, it's quite easy to change the size. Just right click on one, and at the bottom select the size you want from large, wide, medium, and small. Windows 8.1 now adapts for your input more intelligently. If you're using the mouse, it'll raise up the charms so it's easier for you to access them. Personalization options are a lot better now. You can pick from the default set of Start screen backgrounds and colors, and of course you can customize them by background and accent color. Alternatively, you can pick from the solid color option, or you can pick your desktop wallpaper to be your Start background. The new PC Settings app brings new personalization options, including a new lock screen picture, an option to play a slideshow, as well as manage options you couldn't without switching to the desktop before, such as changing your desktop resolution. SkyDrive is also built into the PC Settings app, with the ability to show you how much space you've got left, and to automatically upload your pictures and your videos. Bing Food and Drink lets you add your own recipes to the database, manage your meal planner per day, and the ability to see other recipes available in the app, and optionally, add their ingredients to a shopping list for you to buy later. Windows 8.1 brings alarms with a timer and stopwatch apps included. A calculator app which includes a converter that will provide with additional comparison units at the bottom when you're done with your desired conversion, and a sound recorder app that does just that. A huge additional app is Bing Health and Fitness. For one, it will let you look up nutrition and calorie information for a certain meal in their database, and you can compare the two on the fly. The information of both is quite detailed. It includes a diet tracker in which you can add what you've had for any meal of the day, and it will show you advanced analysis of calories that are in each, and if you're near the daily recommended calorie value. Apart from food, you can read articles on what's good for training and have access to video-guided, multi-angled exercise tutorials. If that's not your thing, you can even follow the written instructions with illustrations to see what the most common mistakes people do laid out for you as well. You get access to a 3D model of the human body, and you can filter out different things to look at. You also have a symptom checker that will try to figure out what kind of condition you have based on the part of the body you clicked on and the condition you selected, and will give you a lot of additional information. The Help Plus Tips app has been updated to include actual help content in the final version. It will now detect what kind of input you have in your PC, and will show you how to access certain parts of Windows with that input, i.e. a mouse. The People app has been updated to include a new overall look. Other than the main page looking slightly different, people's profiles also look different, with the option to view their profile, map their location, and see their posts from other services within the app. The What's New section lets you see cross-platform posts from people you follow. In this case, it's Twitter only. You can click on a post, you can favorite it, retweet it, or even reply to the tweet right from the app. This is very useful for apps that don't have an official version yet, such as Facebook. The Reading List app lets you save articles for later. Apart from that, it will usually open up the list on either sides of the screen and dock the other app, by default IE, to the other side for you to read. I've opened Weather, and what you'll notice across the board with these apps is the new styling, easily noticeable if you take a look at the very right of the applications. Here's what they look like in several apps. The store has been updated to include a new look as well. When you open an app to install like Twitter, it's a bit easier to find stuff that would interest you, such as reviews, related apps, and so on. And as you're used to, just click the green install button and it'll download and install it.
It won't appear on the start screen though. You have to press the new arrow at the bottom, it'll bring you the new apps list. Then just right click on it and pin it to the start screen. The new search arm has also been updated. It'll basically work as an all-in-one search tool if it has the ability to search what you want it to. Whether you're looking for friends, celebrities, companies, it should bring you a horizontal friendly search page with all of the app's information included, alongside the usual Bing search. You'll notice new improvements to the desktop apart from the start button. If you get it to where I have it right now, you can get it so that when you press the start button, the menu will hover over the background with a list of apps, mimicking the use of the old start menu. Apart from this, if we go into personalization options, you'll see new themes and backgrounds Microsoft provided. Whereas Flowers is the one we had previously, these two are new. I'll give you a preview of them here, and I shall have them downloadable via a link in the description shortly after this video is posted. So that about sums up Windows 8.1. What are the pros and the cons? Pros: it's faster than 8 in boot up times in general use, it has a start button, it's a lot easier to access things like the charms and the list of your apps, certain options are a lot prominent now, customization has been improved, mouse and keyboard workflow has been slightly improved, and it's free if you got Windows 8. The cons are, it still doesn't have an option to get the old start menu back by default. It's still a bit clumsy in terms of switching from modern to classic. There isn't much need for the modern environment on a traditional desktop setup, and it feels like most features should have been there from the start. Thanks for watching, catch you guys later.